Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Market Waves. Interesting session yesterday. We are seeing even today some slight drop in the US dollar. Of course, the other markets are affected equivalently. It is the 13th of October, Wednesday. I'm going to have a look also on the euro dollar, the dollar CAD, natural gas, and Tesla. Starting off with the DXY, we went from a potential triangle here, if you remember, to what it looks like being some sort of ending diagonal, okay, in wave 4 of 3. So that is ABC for wave 4, right? Then ABC, we're down around more than what it looks with the eye, that's about 70%, so we're good. It looks like we've got an AB and a C over here, and that we started correcting again. Very likely to get another leg down and then do another ABC higher, okay, to get a fresh high above, both these levels, and then probably get a 4 and a 5 if, of course, 3 and 4 are not here, because we talked about this alternative quite a few times. Now, what else might be the case here is that this is ABC, ABC, and ABC, some sort of W, X, and Y, okay, with a very truncated wave Y, which don't see that being the case, and that might be some sort of ending diagonal on its of its own, and we finished up here, which means we're going to start moving lower down now. So what I will be looking really, okay, I will be looking at the break of this trend line, obviously. But first, don't forget that waves, the corrections of ending diagonals usually correct between 61 and like 81, 62 and 81%. Okay, so with that said, this is a guideline, obviously, right? It usually doesn't need to happen, but let me just put that back. Actually, we're looking for 94.20, perhaps even lower, maybe 94 or so. And as long as this sort of level or trend line, is going to hold, then it's very highly likely that we're going to get another ABC all the way up to end this correction, to end this end diagonal, and then do another leg up and then start falling. Okay. Now, the truth is that we still have a lot of room to move here, or a lot of time, let's say, to play around these levels, because okay, that might happen like in the next few days. Then we'll probably wait a few days or weeks for wave 4. And then it will take weeks to months, perhaps, to find out where our wave 5 is going to end. It can be extended, okay? That can literally go and, head towards the upside for the next few months. And then we might be able to see a signal for a potential reversal closer to the end of the year, okay? If at all. Anyway. For now, this is the count. So really focus on this area over here. It's a very small zone, and it will be in the 94 area. Euro dollar has done a fresh low, which can be assumed as the end of this move to the downside. But as you see, I've placed that over here, not where we've done a low yesterday. And why is that? Well, it's because I do believe that our wave 5 is going to be a bit more extended. Okay, if you look at this structure, where our wave 5, even our wave 4 is a bit small, to be honest. So we might still be in some sort of, pattern here that is going to get us up towards the 116, perhaps, well, not perhaps, definitely a flat if that's going to be the case, and then we're going to get wave 5. That would coincide a bit better with what to expect for dollar index as well, okay? But I don't think this is the 5th in, even if our 4 is in, although I don't think it is yet, okay? But for now, I'll have to go with the data. Then I'll be looking at this being some sort of ending diagonal here, okay? And go towards the 115 either way. So if we start falling from, let's say, 115.70 max, let's put that as a sort of invalidation for the ending diagonal. If we start falling from that level or anywhere, that is likely to be an ending diagonal. Now, is this going to belong to 5? Most likely not. It's it's most likely going to belong to 3. Okay, so we'll pull our 3 over here and then wait for our 4 and then the 5. Yeah, because as I said before, that is very likely to be a sort of flat. So it would be a case where my 3 is here, my 4 would be here. Everything moves on the right one scale. Dollar CAD, which we haven't looked for a while, also looks like we are on an ending diagonal. I was going to go out a little bit on the daily just to remind you what we're looking here. We are in a flat pattern, right? So we've got the A, we've got the B, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and it looks like we're moving down for the 5th wave now. We cannot really extend much lower below wave 3, the truth is, okay? Because this is a regular flat pattern, okay? We haven't crossed, we are between the 95 guidelines, so it's a regular flat. So we can go lower, of course, but not much, maybe 1272 extension or something. Either way now, if we have a look closer here, we are on wave 4 and we're expecting wave 5 to end. Due to the structure over here of this correction, then, and of course this one as well, I am leaning towards an ending diagonal here, guys. Okay, ABC, 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 and ABC. What this means is that if we look, we're currently in minor wave 3 of the ending diagonal, okay, of my intermediate 5. You will be able to see here a leading diagonal, okay. We've got A, we've got B, and internally we've got 1 and 2. That is 1 and 2, that is 3. 4 maybe not done here yet, and we're going to get 5. So that is going to be the 3, and then the 4, and then the 5. Okay, so that is going to give us 3. Then I would be expecting prices to move a bit higher. I want to see an interaction between the 3 and the 1, and then continue lower down for a fresh low that I don't think is going to extend much lower below the 120, which is the previous low. Okay, I don't. Now, is there a potential scenario that this might be a different structure here? Of course, there is the case that there might be a different structure here. However, you know, for now, the probabilities are not really high. What would be the case in my opinion? Of course, that would extend the duration of wave 4, which looks a bit unlikely if we look at the structure in the corrective wave 2. What we could potentially have is W, something like an X here, and then a Y for wave 4. Okay, so that would be ABC. That would be some sort of like, can that be in a triangle? A, B, C, D, E, but I've never seen a triangle like this. It should go up anyway in this pattern. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. What if that was W, X, and Y? And then we'll get an X and a Z, something like that. Although it doesn't look like the regular type of complex pattern. So it could be the case though. Of course, the alternative is that what if we finished here and this is, you know, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it's open leading diagonal, and this is W, X, and Y, and then we'll continue all the way up. That is also an alternative, and it's going to take a while for us to know whether this is the case or not. Okay, so either ending diagonal or things are a bit more complicated. You understand that it's not easy to read any other way. So natural gas from last time, it looks like, because we're looking at potential triangle, we're looking for different patterns. Now it seems to be getting into a triangle that really looks like, yes, and then the diagonal here, and that is flat, yeah, expanding flat. So this is our ABC for the first wave. Then that looks like it's our ABC for the second wave, maybe finish, maybe not, and we can expect another leg down, perhaps go down to this wave 4, to the channel, the base channel, then continue all the way up. For that to happen though, we will need to have another wave C here for 3, because otherwise our 5 of the ending diagonal will be too extended to to register a low down here, as I would pretty much make wave 3 the shortest, if that makes sense, right? So that's what I'm looking over here. However, don't forget that well, A, B, C, D, E is also possible, okay? Some sort of descending triangle or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that change. And Tesla, finally. Tesla had a strict. It really looked like it's moving lower, but then suddenly it started moving higher. To me, because I'm expecting that, well, like it's an ABC, right? And wave B is W, X, and Y. Looks like it. ABC, triangle in X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Y. So wave Y is an ending diagonal. And the fifth wave of this ending diagonal looks like it's also going for an ending diagonal. Okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3. Perhaps we'll get the 4 now down and then the fifth one. Okay? So 823, which is also 78.6 Fibonacci retracement, might be a good level to start looking for signals. Don't forget that we've had an increase in volumes here as well. Okay? Might is an early sign that we have some resistance going up there. Okay, so that's it for Tesla. The alternative, as you well remember, we ended 4 down here, and this is the weirdest looking leading diagonal. That's 2. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for 1. We get 2, 3, 4, and 5. Forced, but an alternative. Okay. So that's all for the day, guys. I wish you a good trading day. And if you have any questions, don't forget, you can always leave your comments on YouTube section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take care, trade safe, and we'll speak again tomorrow.